Hello, my name is Nickoligh Koslov. Welcome to Visceral Effects. Today I am going to do my first ever movie review. So I heard a lot of stories about this classic horror movie called Nightmare on Elm Street. So I decided it's time for Nickoligh to watch this movie. So I went to the only video store left in Nickoligh's town, and much to my surprise, they actually had the movie! So the title is a little bit different in this one compared to the other one. It is called Wet Dream on Elm Street. I figured since when you have a nightmare you'll sweat a lot. Hence the wetness. So my guess they changed it to that due to copyright protection. So without further ado, let's review.
Hi Jason.
It's fucking Freddy.
Whatever.
Okay, so the movie is about a killer named Freddy Krueger, and he has razor fingers on his hands. And he kills you in your dreams. First we meet the professor, who clearly took all of his acting from the man from Bill and Ted and Matrix. The reason why I say that is because he always talks like I'm going to try to do impersonation. He's kind of like, I'm in a Freddy movie. It's kind of like that. That is his voice. We get a flashback of what Freddy did before he was a killer in the dream world. He had a job where he used to sell rubber genitals to men. Why men? I have no idea. Anyway, we then discover that Freddy is played by Andy Samberg. You know, the guy from Brooklyn Nine-Nine. So it turns out he is ripping them off with overpriced rubber genitals. So they decide to kill him and burn him from the waist up. Okay, so this is my first problem with the movie. If I went to a supermarket and I bought an apple, okay, and I thought it was overpriced, I'm not going to burn the building down because I think I was overcharged on the price of an apple. These men are seriously overreacting about their rubber genital problem. Another problem I have with this movie: how is he supposed to kill them with the world's most blunt razor fingers? I mean, look at them! There's nothing deadly about them. People say this movie is completely terrifying. I am not seeing it so far. First off, I am like 50 minutes into the movie. He hasn't killed one freaking person yet. Not one. Everyone's still alive. And then his hands, they're not even sharp. I mean, I had an interview with the real Freddy Krueger, and this is what he had to say.
I'm gonna split you in two!
Anyway, so then Freddy is in prison. I didn't know they had jail in the dream world. But then something very confusing happens. I will show you, but I have to censor out the bad things. Okay. To give you an idea of what happens, here is an audio sample from the movie.
Take a look at the monster between my legs.
So she starts fellatioing his doodle. Moving on. So she defeats Mr. Fred by taking out the batteries. Is he supposed to be a good guy doll? Anyway, So it turns out they are battery-powered rays of fingers. And then he gives a shouting no in defeat. So after going over this movie, it is shit. It is all shit. So I rate the Nightmare on Elm Street remake a -5 out of 10. I do not understand the purpose of this movie. It is not scary, nobody dies, people calling it some horror movie classic. Well, from Nickoligh's perspective of watching this movie that I rented at my local video store. Yes, video. VHS. I think this movie is garbage. So, thank you for watching my video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment below, let me know what you think. Should I review more horror movies? Maybe next time you will pick a better one for me to review. This is Nickoligh Koslov signing off, saying bye-bye.